As an economist, I know that people's actions today are affected by what they perceive is going to happen in the future. And I think when people come to think that there's going to be a singularity, they're really going to radically change their behavior today. For example, if you think there'll be a singularity in, say, 30 or so years, and if you make it to then, you get to live forever in utopia, you're really going to do anything you can not to die. You'll, for example, spend a lot of money on a car that's just a little bit safer than another car. You'll not want to work at a job that's a little bit more dangerous than a safer job that you could get. You'll want to get very excellent health care, and you might even want to sign up for cryonics. You'll take any steps you can to see that you'll survive to the singularity. Something else you'll do if you think the singularity is near is you'll probably save less for retirement. If the singularity comes, it's likely either money will have no value, we'll all be rich beyond any measure, or we'll all be dead. Under all three cases, you don't really benefit if you put an extra few $1,000s in the bank now. Another reason we save for retirement is because as we get older, we feel our bodies will get frail, we won't be able to earn any money. But if there's going to be a singularity in 2045, then in 2045, if I'm alive, I'm going to have a really great body. I don't need to save money now, so I'll be able to take care of myself in 2045. So this means people won't be saving a lot of money once they start to expect the singularity. Well, if lots of people don't save money, economists know this causes real interest rates to go up. If you know real interest rates are going to go up, then you probably shouldn't buy bonds. You might want to sell bonds. You should prefer fixed rate home mortgages to variable rate mortgages. I think another thing is when people start to expect the singularity, they're going to invest less in themselves in terms of education. Let's say, for example, you think Chinese is going to be an important language to know, and you realize learning Chinese would help you earn more throughout your career. So that's a good reason to study Chinese, even if you don't like languages. But then you start to think, gee, this artificial intelligence stuff, I bet there's going to be a universal translator that'll perfectly translate from English to Chinese. Once this comes out, that means I don't get any benefit from knowing more Chinese than my classmates who didn't study it. Well, then why should I study Chinese now? So thinking there'll be a universal translator in 15 years could rationally cause a college student to not study Chinese if he doesn't find it inherently interesting. The same with a lot of other fields. If you want to be a surgeon, but you think, gee, in 20 years, robots are going to be much better doctors than humans, well, why go through the pain and expense of medical school? The singularity is really going to change the world. When we make our educational decisions, we have to plan for what's going to happen in the long future. If you don't know what's going to happen, it's not a good idea to make a lot of investments today. Thank you.